What happened to the stock market this week, and let's go over some big moments that happened as well. What's up, guys? It's Big Finance here. It's Friday, time to review the market and how it went. All I gotta say is almost every company went down. Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday was the start of it. Was the 3 main days where the stock market just plummeted. Most companies went down about a couple of percents. Workhorse, I know, Lordstown Motors, they went down 10%. I think, yeah, they went down tens of percent, I'm pretty sure. So for some companies I am heavily invested in, they didn't do as well, but this was just a great buying opportunity. I bought more Workhorse and more Lordstown Motor stocks as well. I bought more XL Fleet because, hey, it's on sale. In my opinion, I know these stocks are most likely going to go up, especially if Workhorse can get the contract. So let's just, at the start, before we get into any of these stocks, let me answer why the stock market went down Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But before we can get into why the stocks dropped, can we please get a nice juicy like for this video to help share this to more people? As well, if you're new around here, could you please consider subscribing? It helps out the channel so much. For just 2 seconds of your time, like the video, subscribe. If you want to, you can even press the bell notifications. But doing those 2 things help out this channel so much. Last week, 870,000 people lost their jobs. That worried people in the market. So they sold, and the market went down. So that is the main reason why most companies, especially e-traders and like electric companies, went down. 870,000 jobs were lost last week. No matter what, if jobs in this high quantities are lost, the market is just going to fall. There's no doubt in that. The market will fall if jobs are lost in large quantities like this. Now, if like 20,000 jobs, 10,000 jobs were lost last week, it wouldn't be much of a big deal. So, if we can get more jobs to be rising in the upcoming weeks and more companies are hiring, so we can bring back from the 870,000 and have an extra million jobs in the next month or 2, I can see the stock market going back up. But right now, with 870,000 jobs lost last week, that hurt the stock market. But by the looks of it, Friday, it is rebuilding itself. It is going back. And I bought my stocks yesterday on Thursday, and I'm just hoping the stock market can rebuild itself. Now let's get back to the stocks that I've been looking at this week. So my favorite stock, my great boy Workhorse out here, just have a horrible week, down $6.50 per share, was down about 10% from this week, I'm pretty sure. Actually 20% from this week, which is just horrible, but it was just gaining. Like if you look in the past month, it just went up, went down a little bit, but went up. Sometimes it dropped back, but it just kept on going up and up until it reached around $31, and then it's like stayed even, and then it just dropped Tuesday, and then Wednesday it dropped even more, and then Thursday it dropped a little bit and then sort of went up, and Friday it bounced back and it's back up to the $25 range, $24, which is good. So it is bouncing up with the USP contract around the corner worth about $8 billion. This company should be doing well, especially now California is making it where they're not selling any more ICE cars, internal combustion engine vehicles, in 2035, that the USPS is just gonna not have to worry about getting new trucks then, and just gonna go with electric most likely. So Workhorse is looking really good right now with the USP contract. So if you are invested with them right now, I wouldn't say that it's too late, but your margins aren't going to be as good as if you bought them Thursday or if you bought them all the way at the start of the month. Now, if you bought them at the start of the month like I did, like most of mine, you are very lucky. You knew what you were doing and you had a huge gain. You saw that gain the 18th, just saw that $30, $31 price, and I guarantee you had a smile. You thought you were about to double, but then jobs were lost and it went down. But I guarantee you it's going to go back to the $30 in the next week or two. So just be looking out for Workhorse. If you don't have any shares in them, I would highly suggest to put some shares in them. But remember, do your research first. Don't take it straight out of my mouth. Do some research. Lordstown Motors, this company, same thing like Workhorse, except for it didn't have a major drop on Tuesday like Workhorse did. The drop was more of Wednesday and Thursday instead of Tuesday, but it still had a pretty big drop from $31 down to about $28, $29, which is still a big drop. Even went down to $27 that day, but not as big as Workhorse did. And it kept on falling until finally Friday, like Workhorse, it picked up the pace. People regained, people started buying more stocks. And yeah, if you bought Thursday when it was down at $19 a share, I am jealous of you, not gonna lie. I am so jealous you got it at 19 shares. I bought some more Workhorse stock today at $23.50. I bought some then, and I'm just ready to see this thing go back up to that $30 mark. I am expected this to go up then, especially next half quarter 2021, first half quarter, when they're producing the vehicles, especially with all those pre-orders. I wouldn't be surprised if this stock keeps on building on itself. I guarantee you this could be a next Halion stock in the next few months. So be looking at this stock. If it does the big dip again, then you may want to buy then, because I'm expecting the stock to be up in the $30 mark sooner or later. And then XL Fleet, or Pivotal Investment. Yeah, this week it didn't have as bad of a dip as Workhorse or Lordstown's Motor, but it still had a pretty bad dip, as we can see, end of Wednesday, start of Thursday. It went down like almost 10% in that just in after hours and like before market open. Like it went down almost 10%, which was major. I don't know why it did later, because Wednesday it did pretty decent. It went up a lot. I bought it Tuesday around this marking, and then it just dropped, and I bought some more today. I did buy some more today near end of the day, so I got a little unlucky when it was at the higher price range, but still. It's better than Nikola because they actually sold vehicles, and I don't really see a flaw in them. Their presentation was good. It convinced me. Other YouTubers convinced me as well. Did my own research like you guys should. This company, I'm expecting big things from. Expecting this to probably be a $20 stock by the time the merge happens. Maybe even more, maybe the next Halion as well. Who knows? You never know with these SPACs. These SPACs could be big growers, but as well big risk. But if we check the past month, it really has been sticking around $10 until XL Fleet, and then it just skyrocket. But yeah, if it does go down, it'll probably go down back to $10. So there isn't as big of a risk as there is a reward. But if you buy in high quantities and it goes down that $2 extra and you have tons of shares, that could hurt you. Just be worried about this company, because if XL Fleet doesn't do good, if the merge for some reason doesn't happen, which is most likely not going to happen, then this stock should be good off. So this stock, make sure to watch. If you see a big dip, buy, because this stock is going to do great, I guarantee you. And then, oh boy, Tesla. Man, they just dipped hard after Battery Day. Battery Day was kind of a disappointment, because I thought they were making the batteries much sooner. I thought it was going to be at the start of 2021, but no, it's not going to be till around 2022 is when they're going to start producing these batteries that they were announcing, which kind of got me upset. I was really hoping Tesla was a stock that I thought after Battery Day it was going to go to the 450s, $500, but now it's looking more of a really long-term investment. So if you're a long-term investor and you're looking to invest into Tesla and expecting to get 20 or to get like 25% of your money back in the next year or two, 100% buy Tesla. I would do that in a snap of my fingers if you're looking for a long term. But if you're looking for short term, I wouldn't be so much invested in it. Now, if you bought it when it was at 350, oh, just good job. You bought it at 350? That's great. That was great. I didn't think it would go that low, but it did. But it has rebuilt itself to now around the $400 mark, which I am not surprised that it has rebounded itself. So I think it's going to stay around the $400 to $450 mark. It's not going to change that much in between those sections until they start producing the semi, the roadster, the Cybertruck, batteries, the new batteries coming out. So don't be expecting Tesla stock to go all wild like it did like a month ago, where it just exploded to almost $500 per share. That would have been $2,500 before the split. So all I gotta say, if you're a Tesla investor and you bought on these low ends, just good job for you. That is actually very incredible. So make sure to hold on these shares in the next year or two, expecting big things from Tesla, expecting the Tesla stock to do big, and just make sure to be watching this for the next months. This isn't one for like next couple of weeks. This is more for a long time of months, maybe even a year or two. But guarantee you in the next 2 years, as long as Tesla can keep their orders, keep their promises, and keep a good reputation, this stock is going to be big. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please do your research before you invest in any company, no matter what YouTuber you watch. Please do your research, because don't hold them accountable for you losing money. Do your own research, make sure everything looks good to you, make sure you like it, and as long as you like it, you think it's a good idea, then completely invest. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys Monday to talk about what stocks I think could be successful in the next week.